This is going to be the Sagittarius reading for spring 2021. This is Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. This season feels really unclear for a lot of you. Some plans and relationships that seem to be set are starting to feel uncertain. New plans and dreams are looking like a mirage on the horizon. It's just a weird place to be, and you may feel like someone has placed a weird veil over your eyes, like reality is being filtered through like this distorted lens. That's okay. I just want to let you know that's normal. That's how a lot of Sagittarians are feeling. It may feel unsettling, but this is happening for you, not to you. It's really important to distinguish that. So, you're used to jet setting and having a clear itinerary, but you're feeling a bit trapped by circumstance. The truth is, you're in a time of reinvention. The pandemic situation has hit you hard emotionally, but you've soldiered on and you've kept working diligently through the fears. I want to remind you that after the Black Plague came the Renaissance, and after the Spanish flu came the Roaring Twenties. And so when 2020 happened to us, we had a global paradigm shift, and it felt like and you felt it more than most, but you didn't necessarily allow yourself to process it. Okay. So your instinct was the show must go on. And so you just dug your heels in even further and just kept bearing down and doing what needed to be done. So now that things are starting to maybe start to be okay, you are feeling all of these feelings. Okay, now that your body has survived, you figured out that you have safety, shelter, food, and income. Your mind and spirit are now feeling this paradigm shift. That's what's going on. That's why everything is like feeling distorted and weird. Now that you manage the crisis, you're feeling your feels, and it's okay not to be okay. What's happening right now for you is character development. So there's a purpose. You've been a caterpillar, saving away, working hard all winter, and now you're about to transmute. Okay, you are in the goo stage, and it's okay to feel wonky and amorphous. This is where you get to dissolve, fall the fuck apart, and then rebuild. Salve e coagula. It's a spiritual alchemy. Sagittarians are feeling this more than any other sign right now. But before you're able to fully take flight and open your butterfly wings, there's a big glaring question that you're asking yourself. These questions are: who am I really? What is my purpose? What is my destiny? Big questions during a cloudy night. Okay, you were just in survival mode before, and now it's time to really truly reinvent and find out like what is left once the dust has settled from the pandemic. Like after the fires are put out, like what structures inside yourself remain? What are your virtues? So make a list of your virtues and vices and decide how to twist the dial on them up or down. Because what you find is there's a virtue, and when it's deficient, it's a vice. And when it's in excess, it's a vice. So all you really need to do is figure out how to dial that knob to take a vice and turn it into a virtue. You have to master moderation, which is not the easiest thing for a fiery Sagittarian. Okay. But this is a great time to break your routine. Okay. I've told a lot of other signs that they need to get in their routine and stay on it. But Sagittarians, you need to break your routine. You need a pattern interrupt. You need to shake free of your shackles. Okay. You need to reject social constructs and stop giving others so much power and influence over you. The paradigm shift has completely toppled your foundation and your scaffolding and all that you thought to be true about yourself and society. It feels unclear because you've been looking outside of yourself for answers and you've been running on old paradigms. It's time for self exploration, reinvention. It's time to rebuild your reality according to your rules, your dreams, your virtues. You are a powerful force. And sometimes you have to shoot your arrow before you can clearly see the target. Okay? Listen to this. You have to aim at something that you can't see, but you know it in your heart where it is. You have to feel into it. Use your heartbeat as echolocation if you have to, because your eyes can't see through the clouds right now. You have to feel the pulse of your life story. Ready, steady, pull back your arrow, This is the perception that the things are unclear because you have to draw back in order to propel forward. That's where you're at right now. You're in the like pulling back stage, okay? But you have to feel your heart's trajectory and trust. So it's pull back, understand that that's all you're doing, feel it out with your heart, and then fire. Even though you can't see it, you know it, okay? Lean into that deep knowing of your heart song. Use your heartbeat to find your way. Good luck.